Even outside the realm of business, we all do this, right? We all have friends that will come to us for advice, and we can give them, actually most of us can give them really good advice, and then our friend leaves and they don't take our advice, and all the bad things that we said would happen if they didn't do it this way happen, and we sit back and go, I mean, it was so obvious. But how many times in our own lives do we also have people come in and say, hey, you probably should take care of that, or you should do this differently, and we're like, whatever, and we ignore it. So it's like, ideally we would get to a point where we can step outside of ourselves and look at ourselves with like third party eyes and say, Andrew, this is what you should do, and you should do this, and I would receive that and I would do it, and I would hold myself accountable. And that's like in a perfect world, but that's not what happens. So if you recognize that you regularly are able to give other people great advice, just realize you're not able to accept that advice from yourself. And yes, you need someone who is outside of it to give you the same advice that you would give yourself if you could, but you can't. Um, and it's, I think sometimes people get a little bit wrapped up in ego, or they don't recognize that it's an investment in themselves.